and welcome to part 2 of our episode in Wilderness and Wascana Trails. I'm Damien Grylls, and here's our continuation. Last episode, we just narrowly evaded death, and dined on some fine-ass cargo, if I do say so myself. Now, we are on our next journey to a different location where we can hopefully find food and shelter. And a clean water source. We did find a clean water source, but it was very dangerous. Looks like we have succeeded yet again in finding a good river flow. Right on the edge of the Badlands, right here. You see really close, you can see a fossilized dino egg. Food is a scarcity, but water's even scarcer. So, this is extremely lucky for an adventurer like myself. An expert survivalist always finds a way. Here, it looks like we've came across some kind of berries here. We're gonna taste test a ripe one real quick, actually. Actually, doesn't taste too bad. This is like a wild Saskatoon berry, probably. I just had a small conversation, and by conversation I mean discourse with my cameraman, and it does turn out that they are indeed Saskatoons. So we're gonna have to harvest a few of these. Gonna do a little bit of Skyrim here. Well, it looks like we've come across like this little, I don't exactly know what to call it, canyon. And long ago, there used to be huge-ass fucking ice cubes that used to cover this entire area. And some shit pushed rocks and formed different shit. That's why you can see huge-ass rocks and shit. And that's why you see so much weird flatness and some roundness around here. Looks like we've found another trail, but it's kind of half camouflaged. Looks like it leads into this little desert-looking area here. Well, it seems that water has worked against us this time. Looks like it cut this sandstone fucking sidewalk into two pieces, and half of it is over there and the other half is here. So we're gonna have to find a plan B to get across there. No. Just then, there was something moving in there. You can hear it. There's something moving in the grass there. This is our chance to get some food. Looks like whatever it was has gotten away. So it was a chance for next time. Well, it looks like we've come across this miniature rabbit hole right here. Looks like this must have been where the little creature was living before he decided to go and search for food. Maybe if we really don't mind that, that's just my survival guide that I made myself. Totally myself. Gonna leave a little bit of bait here. We'll see if he comes back for it. Now, we're gonna put this on our little herbs right here. If I remember correctly, this is tranquilizing to small animals. So what it will hopefully happen is if he steps on here and he goes to eat the berries, this shit will fucking drug the fuck out of him and he'll be high as hell. We can come back and get him. We'll come back and check this later. Fuck. Looks like we've come across some kind of flower with some kind of weird infection. Looks like a wild rose. However, there is no buds really to... Maybe. If I remember correctly, there's some kind of insect that likes to fucking hide in these things. They're really good. Fuck. Well, if it was in there, it's dead now.
No.
Maybe this time we can find some rosebuds. You remember that from our previous episodes. So far we haven't come across any. This has been a zero successful mission in finding rosebuds, and I'm deeply heartbroken. You guys remember that. It's from Regina Forest. Now, Regina Forest was a very good time. I remember lots of good times there. And some sad times.
Okay, right now.
Looks like we've come across one of the more modern structures that mankind has made. Much more superior than those shitty little ramps that we saw earlier in our previous episode. This looks trustworthy. We may find a way back to home in civilization after all. Things are looking good for our episode. Because, unfortunately, we have run out of our water procedures, and we are slowly dying of thirst. And I also seem to have contracted syphilis from a beaver I came into contact with off camera. I don't want to talk about it.
Good.
Alright, looks like we've approached the bridge here. And looks like we've come across some human beings. This is a very rare sighting indeed in the wilderness. Must be a fellow adventurer.
Try to yell for them.
Greetings, fellow adventurers! Freedom!
No.
Alright, now we've come across the forking road mentioned in the previous episode. Which way should we go? Leave 10,000 likes. Smash that motherfucking like button. We are going to go right. So you can, so your like was irrelevant either way. Right is always the right way. Alright, now we need to start seriously thinking about shelter. We may have passed the first hurdle of humanity, but we still have a long ways to go. Let's move on. Looks like we have stumbled our way back into the forest. Now we can find some shelter and also some food. However, there's also, yet again, more miniature helicopters searching for us. Here we can make a little, can survive off this tree. We can climb up it like a fucking lemur. Little known fact, this tree was genetically modified for this. Looks like we have found ourselves a little place of safe haven. Despite these trees looking like they've been struck by lightning 50 times. Got ourselves a little cup holder. Hello MTV, welcome to Cribs. This is the bathroom. This here is the rec room. It's my little bedroom. Where the magic happens. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it looks like we have found our shelter here, and it's even got a cup holder, a bench. That's extremely rare to find, especially in third world countries. So now we're going to adventure back out and find some food. We've already got water. It's nearby, so let's head out. This may be a little uncomfortable, but believe it or not, this is no different from when I was born. I had to go through a lot of pubic hairs. Looks like we've come across some unoccupied part of the park here. It looks like there hasn't been a human here for at least 100 years. No mouse tracks and shit here. This isn't very frequently visited. Could be a good way to harvest some food. Maybe there'll be some rosebuds here.
No.
Well, it looks like we found a big ass ant nest. Since there are no anteaters here in Antarctica, we'll have to fill their job for them. There we go. The fruit of the cream of the crop has already begun. Oh, fuck. These little fuckers are kind of squirmy. They're actually really hard to grab. Yeah, let's see if we dig in a little bit deeper. Let's see if we can find some eggs. Can make a little omelet out of them.
No.
Alright, looks like we've successfully captured our first victim. Bon appetit. To be honest, it's not really got much of a taste to it. If anything at all, it tastes a little bit like vinegar. Here we go, we got 2 more. Little fucker's trying to bite my tongue. There we go, he's done.
No.
Oh, well, I thought I captured one with an egg. They're now beginning to attack. Oh, there he is. Little fucker. Fuck, he got out. Where is he? Ah, shit, they've got the air. They got the air.
No.
They're beginning to get a little aggressive. Well, here we've captured a little hostage here. I demand 30 million ant. Yeah, I demand 30 million ant bucks. This is the future prince.
Inventory.
Yeah. They just look at them go. They're so angry. They're so fucking angry. Little known fact, this is almost exactly what it feels like to be attacked by a bunch of angry 6-year-olds on Fortnite after you killed them. Alright, so we've found ourselves a little appetizer. Now it's time to move on to the main course. Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoyed part 2. I'm beginning to sweat profusely. What is this, the Sahara Desert? Am I right, guys? Anyways, this is where we end for today. See you on the next episode of Damien